Today we are going to celebrate the Puja of Laxmi. And I have already told you that Laxmi came out of the sea. And Greece is the Navi of the universe. And whatever Laxmi they have got, well, they have got it out of the seafaring activities they have. So it is very apt that we should worship Laxmi in Greece and understand what is the significance of Laxmi is. Can you hear me there? All of you? Now, I have described many times, but again I will describe it to you. That Laxmi is the one who is a mother by nature. So a person who has Laxmi, a person who has got mother, must have a motherly benevolent temperament. So that's one thing. Then another thing is that she stands on the lotus in the water. So a person who has got Laxmi must have a balance. If he moves this side or that side, left or right side, he immediately goes inside the Mosa. Secondly, her one hand is giving and another hand is protection like this. So, that is, a person who has got Laxmi money should be generous. He should be giving. And right hand, he should protect all the people who are working under him or who are related to him, his relations or other things, or any other organizations or anything that he is connected with. He should try to patronize it and protect it from all kinds of dangers. The second part is that one hand of the Laxmi has got a book in her hand and another has second part is the two hands of the Laxmi which are on top of her head have got two lotuses in her hand. That shows a person who is rich should have a heart like a lotus. The lotus heart is like this, that even a very thorny type of an insect comes to the lotus in the night to sleep. The lotus opens its own petals and allows that thorny type of insect to sleep in a very cozy way on the corona of the lotus, so that he sleeps well there, comforted. In the same way, a person who is very rich should have a capacity to allow guests to come in his house and to see to the comfort of the guests. Whatever may be the status of that guest, whatever may be the situation of that guest, but that is immaterial. What is important is that he is your guest and you have to look after that guest, and whatever he asks for, you must provide for. Of course, in the modern times it's all vanishing to thin air. But we have so many examples in India where once a guest came like that and asked that he would like to eat the flesh of the child of the king. So the king said, all right, you can have the flesh. And he cooked the flesh and gave it to the guest. And guest was nobody else but it was Sri Krishna, as you can say, Sri Vishnu. And after 5 minutes, he called the name of the boy, and the boy came running to the palace. There are so many stories. Another one is Harishchandra, who had a guest who came as Vamana, which again used to take his test. And he asked for all his kingdom. So Harishchandra gave him all his kingdom and went into the forest with his wife and suffered a lot. But in that sufferings, he got his moksha and got again complete reward of his kingdom and everything, very much purified. And also there is a case of this coming to a king, Sri Vishnu as Vamana, and he asked that you have to give me land which will be measured by my 3 steps. Bali was his name. He said, all right, whatever you say. So with 1 foot, he touched the sky. With another foot, he touched the Mother Earth. With the 3rd foot, he put Bali's head and put him in the Patala, in the lower world. And that's how Vamana Avtara came. So, like that, we have various such examples in India, that when the guests are there, how we have to treat them and how we have to be absolutely subservient and absolutely looking after. And it should be an honor for us to teach this. This is our search culture. But what I find that in the modern times, people just don't like this because people have become very selfish. But it is always reciprocal. If you have guests in your house and you look after them, then it is always rewarded. Always. In so many ways. In my own lifetime I have seen that even slightest help you give to someone, how it comes back to you in a very big way. For example, they were, what's the matter with the children? Why are they? Lenin, can't you sit properly? Is it Lenin?
It's straight.
Who is this child? Are you not Sahajogis? Whose child is this one? Is the one who is...
Ruth.
Huh?
Ruth.
He's a new Sahajogi, is he? Yes, to keep with you. Now if the children misbehave, we'll ask them to go out of puja, right? Children must behave themselves and sit quiet, all of them. So, once I was sitting outside my house and I was meeting someone in Delhi, and 2-3 people came and they said that we have no place to go to, we are refugees and we have such a big house, then we must come to. Very thankful. And I had a house which had a room which was just outside. It was not, in no way connected with the house. We could have given that. So I said, all right, doesn't matter. You can stay with us. With the vibrations, I knew they were nice people. They were not telling lies. In the evening, my brother came and my husband came, and both of them said, now what sort of people these are, what knows, and what will they do to us, and this and that. They were very happy. I said, now I've given them the house, all right. It's my responsibility. For 1 month they were very much worried. I said, they cannot come inside the house, they are outside. So what is the harm? They are refugees, let them stay. They stayed on. Actually, they were very talented people. And then there was one Muslim guy. And there were riots. After this Lahore trouble, there was a riot in Delhi of a very bad nature. And all these Sikh people came to my house and they said, we have heard there's a Muslim stay here. I told them there is none. They said, how can you say that? I said, you see, I am wearing such a big degree. I am myself a Hindu. Why will I keep a Muslim in my house? When you get away from here. And if you have to misbehave, then I'll call the police. So this man was saved, you see. And after that, what happened that I just lost them. They went away, they got some jobs. Then the lady who came became a very great actress. Very great actress. And the man, the Muslim gentleman, was a poet, Shahid Ludiani, poet there. People know Shahid Ludiani. He was a great poet. And after many years, see, we wanted to make a film. And they wanted this lady to be the mother in that film. I said, I will not ask her. She doesn't know me that I am here. And otherwise, you see, she will have to agree because she'll feel obliged to me. So I just don't want to say it. If you want, you can approach her and don't tell her my name. So when they went to her, she said, oh no, I can't do it and this and that and all that. So they said, all right, you come to the opening ceremony, then we'll see if you like it. She was saying, I'll need a sari, you'll have to give me a sari, this, that, and all those things she was demanding. And so much money. So she came for the opening of that film. She saw me sitting, she just came to me, hugged me, started crying. How are you here? What are you doing here after such a long time? I'm meeting you here. And this. So they told that she's the one who wants to make this film. Oh my God, they said, you didn't tell me what a sin I committed. I would give my life for this lady and all. And they were so surprised. And that's how the film was made. So small things will do good to somebody, you see, it comes out in many ways. Even if you are kind to people who are supposed to be not so good, people say, I think it works. Like me, one boy was very badly hurt. He had bandage here, and bandage there, standing there, and he told me that I have no work, can I come and work with you? I said, all right, come along. So I put him in the car, brought him home. So as usual, my brother and my husband got very angry with me. Who is this one you have brought here? Who is he? After all, he this and that. I said, he's all right, I'll treat him, I'll put him right, and it's all right. I was treating him. They said, no, you must go to the police, we must send him to the police. Might be, he might have run away from police, whatever. So, it happened about 8 days that he got cured. I said, let him get cured, and then he was much better. And that night, he ran away from the house because they were forcing him to go to police. And he took away all my husband's money, his coats and suits and my brother's everything that he had. And my ornaments were lying there, he didn't touch any. He took away all those there. In the morning, these two got up. This your nephew has run away. I said, yes, but what? He's run away with all our things, our shoes, our coats, and your things he has not touched. Even my ornaments, gold ornaments were lying on the table, he didn't touch it. So I said, this is the thing you must do. Why were you after his life? After all, he was doing well and he was with me. You were after his life. So he has to prove that, yes, he will go to police, but this is the way he is going to do it. So many things like this happen in life. That's so interesting to see how.